Hello, YouTube! The big announcement that came out today, or maybe tomorrow depending on when I get this video up. The new expansion's been announced. It's going to be Titans. And this is going to come with some new card mechanics. It's going to have the Titan, card mechanic, where you'll have cards that have, 3 effects that you can play 1 effect per turn and only use it once. And then once those 3 effects have been used, and they're super powered, by the way, at least from the ones we've seen, then it becomes like a normal minion you can attack with it. Otherwise, you cannot attack with the Titan. Also, they introduced another mechanic of forging, where you drag a card, a bit like trading to your deck, and it'll upgrade the card. And it'll get an improved effect. And then they also mentioned they're going to bring Magnetic back as well for even more magnetic fun. However, that's all in the future. They've only just announced it. We've only seen a few sneak peek cards in the trailer. What I want to check out is Twist. This is their new game format. If you don't know what Twist is, it's kind of like Wild at the moment, at least is what I'm going to explain it as. So it's going to be a mode that has unique requirements which will change every month. So this first month in the beta, you can pick only class cards from this expansion back to Ashes, I believe it was. Yes, Ashes and Outland. And it only can be pure, so no neutrals. I'm not offered the neutral cards. Which, I've got to be honest with you, and I think a lot of other people feel like this in the Hearthstone community, I was a little bit despondent when I heard this was going to be the new game mode. I'm not a big Wild player. I don't have collections of cards going way back when, and the ones I did have, I typically dusted to make new decks and so on and so forth. However, there are some of my older cards that I still retained, and one of my favourite decks from I think it was around Scholarments this came out, was the Libram Paladin, and this was a pure Paladin deck, or at least the one I built was, and that works really nicely with the Countess that came out now, that also wants you to have a pure deck, so it just seems like a match made in heaven, and I imagine a lot of people on the ladder right now are going to be playing this, because this will have a ranked system towards it as well. So the core of the Libram deck was Aldor Attendant that reduces the cost of Librams, a very specific type of spell in your deck. And this allows you, once you play both your Aldor Attendant as well as your Aldor Truth Seeker that also discount your Librams, to play Wisdoms for free. And Wisdoms give your minions +1/+1, and when they die you get the Libram back to your hand. So it basically means that when you pick up 2 of these bad boys, you're going to have +2/+2, and you can just buff a minion almost every single turn with it. Okay, it relies on your opponent destroying it and not silencing it. But that is pretty good value. You can even get more value from this with Lady Liadrin. If you cast a copy of add a copy of each spell you've cast on from the cards this game to your hand, you can fill your hand with Librams of Wisdoms that cost 0. Now, you can get into some little fun situations with that your hand will just fill with Librams, and you will, every time a minion dies, your hand fills with Librams. There are other nice things in here to pick up. I've got the Blessing of Authority, give a minion 8/8, where it can't attack heroes this turn. I've got the Libram of Hope, which can target a minion as well as your face for a little bit of extra health. Also from the past, you remember Cariel? Well, she's back, and this time there's no neutral weapon destroyers, so she's going to be obnoxious. And I decided to meme it up a little bit, and I've thrown in Starlight Groove as well, because the Libram of Wisdom are holy cards. I can basically always proc the Starlight Groove, or that's the plan at least. Do I need both Divine Shield and Cariel? Absolutely not. Is it kind of funny? Yeah, it kind of is. So that's the other line I've gone down. Then I've thrown in First Day of School. I'm not going to lie, I forgot I had this in the deck, but we'll leave it in now. This was pretty good back in the day to pop Goody Two-Shoes Spell Burst. Also Allura. Almost all the spells in this deck are pretty good just to cast. Even Libram of Wisdom will come back to your hand. Probably the low roll for me is Hand of Adal. But that's still a pretty good card to get cast onto Allura. So I wanted a cheap spell, so I put First Day of School back into the deck. And it's going to pull out loads of 1-cost minions from now until Ashes of Outland. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. And then, of course, from the modern day cards, we've thrown in the Countess. Really, it's kind of Countess, Lawyer, Sanguine Soldier. They're the ones that have made it into the deck. Oh, and we've also put in the Disco Maul. Retrospectively, probably don't need a Disco Mauling, but it's still going to be a pretty good card. There's a decent amount of minions in the deck. First Day of School is going to generate some more minions. And it's still a 3-mana 3/2 weapon. But I think if you're going to run this, you'd probably want to run... whatchamacallit? Sinful Sous Chef or something instead of First Day at School. But I'll keep with the deck list that I created. And we'll just send it, I think. Right. So I'm in Twist mode. Oh, here it tells you the rules. So, valid sets. Every card from now till Ashes of Outland. As I mentioned, I kind of wish it wasn't a classic type thing. That a lot of people dust old cards to, keep the game a little bit on the, the cheaper side of things. Joke cheaper side of things for Hearthstone. Hopefully, maybe they do something that helps people have access to decks spanning, like, the past. Who knows, though? Anyway. Instant Libram, not bad, but obviously playing a 2-mana 1/1 buff is not great. So I might send it back to the deck. I'll keep it. I don't know the mulligan strats yet for this. I think back in the day I would have sent that back to the deck. Ooh, Devout Pupil. Very good when you're buffing your cards. Fits very nicely with the Librams. Alright, Concoction Rogue. Oh, I wonder if it's Miracle Rogue. No, it can't be. They have no access to the neutrals. Oh, maybe. Anyway, they're not going to be thrilled with me just smacking in the face every single turn for 4 now. And that is not the concoction you're looking for. They were looking for destruction. Ooh. It's starting to pop. You know what? Rogue can't deal with this board. The 3 damage concoction, which I don't think they have anyway, can't deal with this. They need to destroy a random minion. Let's make it a 33% chance to hit the right minion. Sing along. You know the words. Okay, it's a Thief Rogue. Okay, that's kind of cool. They're gonna lose, I think, but it's cool. Ooh, goody 2 shields. Now, have to remember to play this in the correct order. Buff the minion first. Trade. No. Stay. And then 2 shields. God, if you get the value on the 2 shields, the spell burst. Oh, it was so sweet back in the day. I only ran one of them in my deck. Kind of because I memed with... I can't remember what it's called, but oh my god. What's it called? The spell that makes your hero divine shielded? I kind of memed with that.
What's sharper, your wits or your blade? By the holy...
Alright, good start. To be fair, I said this is in bronze, but I feel like bronze in at least wild is a very different place than standard. So I'm pretty content with that. Okay. Priest is a little bit spooky. Because they'll have access to a lot of more control options than they do now. Okay. This is certainly a hand that exists in the game of Hearthstone. Okay, that makes it better. I really want to save this first day of school to proc spell bursts. But man, there was so many things. Okay, it's the quest. Like, you have access to all the quests and stuff again. It's kind of cool in that regard. I think I'm just gonna 2-mana 1/1. Lol. Maybe I should have first stayed at school. Got some minions for the disco mall. But it's priest. We just want to bonk them in the face as quickly as we can. And then see where the wind takes us. I did try and put together... I don't know if it was in that preview screen. I was trying to put together some sort of quest Demon Hunter deck, which I felt like could be pretty obnoxious. But I couldn't find a list. Or, like, I say find a list. I couldn't figure out a list. There were just too many good options. So I stuck with this, which... I think it's fairly... I mean, I don't think this is the most optimized version of it. I think it'd actually be better to take more of the modern-day Paladin cards, the tempo-y cards, and pull them into the deck. But this one, it reminds me of other times. Alright, I am going to just send this. An Arcane Bolt to your hand. That's actually very convenient. I think I'll just put a boy on the board. And I'll hold this for a turn. I could also Arcane Bolt one of my minions if I really wanted to do the copy of it later. Do I think that's particularly good value? Not really. It's a funny thought, though. Now, I do have to accept basically any minion that I Blessings is probably going to get shut down by Priest. But we just need to spread the love. Like, don't put it on the Sanguine Soldier. We'll stick it on the 1/1 Silver Hand. Actually, no, we'll put it on the 1/2 so it can't get Light of Ruined, or whatever it's called, the Light of Destruction, the 1-mana killer minion. We'll protect him from that. Okay. I am contented with that. Yeah, I'm still contented with that. I was toying with saxophoning, but what would I play for the rest of my turn? Arcane Bolt Libram, it's pretty weak. And this is a 4-attack minion. Priest hates 4-attack minions. Always sat as well on the board. 3, 6, 10, 12. So I'm 6 off lethal. Actually, I'm not. I'm 5 off lethal.
Light cannot exist without
Okay, that can be lawyered.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
I think I'll Arcane Bolt it as well. Get rid of it. And I'm not going to RNG the 5/5 onto this guy. Let's keep making them trade off the board. We're going to get the counters up next turn anyway. I remember playing against you, Quest Priest. Your counter is to just keep making them play cards not in order. You put pressure on them so they have to play the most appropriate card for the time, which might not be the most appropriate one for the quest. We start on 8, 13. Okay. 3, 8, 11. M8 off lethal. Do I just count this immediately? I'm not sure. Actually, maybe I just do. Maybe I just send it.
For justice.
I was thinking I don't want them to copy one of the guys, but who cares? If they copy one, so be it. That's less mana spent on clearing this board, and this is a pretty abrasive board, so to speak. So at 7 mana, what are they looking at for removal? They can't clean the scene anymore. Light Bomb doesn't clear, but it keeps them alive. Only just, though. I need to find 1 damage. Ruin, okay. We've actually procced the saxophone soloist. It's pretty funny. Ooh. I think we go with this first. Draw 2 spells, what the cost with this minion's stats? I've got pretty cheap spells, but I do have one really expensive one. And this is going to be 0 cost. There are some low rolls here, but I don't know if it's that bad. Barov is pretty good. Kalak, also pretty good. I think we just go with the general good one of Kalak. Rattlegore is a nightmare for the opponents. We'll take Rattlegore. And... alright, this was all pretty good.
By the holy light.
That's a decent turn. What can they do? Whirlpool will keep Rattlegore on the board, I believe. Right? Now, Priest is one of the few classes. I mentioned that Weapon Disruption is not really in the game. Well, at least for the neutral classes. Silence is also very much limited. Priest is one of the classes that does have Silence, but they need Silence and board clear here. And I'm just not gonna... I don't see it, honestly. They needed something like... I mean, it's not even in this set, but it was like called... was it called Plagues of Destruction or Plagues of Madness, which silenced the board and destroyed everything? That was a 9-mana card and came out before Ashes of Outland, so we're pretty safe from that. I mean, I can't think of anything you can do, Uberon. I think your best play is bottom right.
The path is clear for the world.
Pretty certain is still lethal. Or is it? 9? I may have fucked up here. 9, 11, 13, 15. Yeah, it is. Man, I miss playing Libram Paladin. Again, more. I want more pounding with big, beefy guys with books, I guess. Is that what a Libram is? It's just a book? I have no idea. Is it a real thing? Is it made up? Now, again, I should have alluded to this. If you don't have any previous cards, you can still play Death Knight.
You will not
Okay, Aldor Attendant feels fairly strong. I think I'll keep the Disco Mall for clearing purposes. Alright. Is Aldor Coin Aldor the correct play? It's a 30-card Death Knight as well, so it's going to be Unholy or Frost. It's the meme card. I think Coin Mall is the smart man's play, because I don't have a 2 now. Oh, maybe it's Rainbow, but it's got blood in it at least. I'm gonna hold my weapon swing here because I don't really know what I'm playing against. It might be red-green as well. The hand buff Unholy deck. And there are just some 30-card Blood Death Knight decks roaming around, so... If it is the 30-card one, I don't know who wins the matchup. I suspect it's them. Okay, it's a 30-card Blood Death Knight deck. Oh, of course it has to be 30 cards. You haven't got Renathal anymore, right? I'm a fool. Denied them the lifesteal. What a play. I could also use the Sanguine Soldier to protect myself. Oh, they popped it with a minion. Too smart. Okay.
I cannot wait to read a red sun rising.
Again, I don't think I want to use my weapon just yet. Sometimes I want to aggressively play it so that I can, temp out the stats. I don't feel like this is going to be one of those games. Okay. Wait. You'll respect my authority? A wise boy once said this. Are they gonna hit it? Oh my god! Oops, by the way.
Of a hero.
I think it's time to ping. And then Libram. And now we can get some value. I will say I do remember this deck having some problem with draw. I should probably have put some discover/draw options in the deck as well. Hello, NG. Oh, what a great counter to Mograine. Perfect.
My client has the heart of a hero.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Now, am I playing Carriel next turn? I think the answer is yes, so I'm going to risk it. Okay. Ah, you're on the train to London. Enjoy. Right. I can now do 2 damage to you each turn. You're going to do... Does it round down, Carriel? I can't remember. Ah, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Have a great... I don't know if you're just up there for the night or for the week. But have a good week. Okay, I think we just count this. Try and find some proactive answers. No. Draw 2 cards that cost health instead of mana. Could actually be very good. And I don't think Raj is the right play. I think this could be very good. Especially, does it work with Divine Shield? I don't know. Science! Does this block it? No, it goes under the Divine Shield. And then do I want to use my Divine Shield? No, not really. 3.5 days in London. Sounds like a grand old time. Be sure to drink copious amounts of ales.
My blood for the Lich King.
Assuming you're of the age to drink copious amounts of ale. Alright. More invitations. Refarm. Other characters are immune while attacking. Interesting. And Serena. That's a pretty poor selection. Ales, not nails. I guess Cream because I'm on 10 health, but what's behind door number 2? I wouldn't say this is much better.
What makes something real?
Should probably push the button as well. Okay, we want this one to be the one that takes 1 damage.
I'm running out of time. You want my respect? Earn it. I do love remember studies.
Not sure about that turn. Bit of a letdown then from the Countess. But they've used both Soul Stealers now. Okay, Corpse Explosion next. I need one of my Librams of Hope here. If we can get that, then we might be able to do something, because they're only on 3 cards as well. That is not the card I'm hoping for. Right, keep buffing.
I'm going to throw the book.
Refresh the Divine Shield. We don't play Soldier. Soldier's the next thing that gets buffed. They don't have enough corpses to do a Corpse Explosion anymore. And what are they going to do to a 14-16? Patchwork it. That's the answer. That's a problem. Well, I need to draw a minion. Ah, the smart, they attacked before they swung the weapon. Okay, we need minion. I guess. Help. Well, that's unfortunate.
Home in the shadows. This
You can really hold your own.
Wait.
Remember the fallen.
I know that wasn't the optimal play, but we were dead anyway to the Mograine. I could have put a Divine Shield on me, but they could always ping it with the hero power, then hit me with Patchwork, then Mograine would have finished me off. Do I want to make a small change to the deck? And I say small. There's probably some small changes now that I'd be content to make. I actually think this is not a mean card. I think this is okay enough. Disco Mall is not good enough, though. I think I don't mind having a weapon, though. Is there a better weapon than this? Maybe it is actually the best choice still. Okay, that's not a better weapon. Fuck, it might still be the best one. Okay, never mind. Upon reviewing, it's the best choice. Maybe Braggart and we put in some more Draw. Probably not Liadrin, probably not Devout Pupil either. They're probably not the winner's choice anymore. Draw or Discover. I mean, Muckborn's never going to make us sad, right? A little switch towards Muckborn. What were the cards for Draw? I was considering putting together one as well with the Purator in it. But I didn't go for that in the end. Also, actually, Ordering the Court could be a pretty good shout for this deck. I didn't really consider it. But we want to get to our big cards as quickly as possible. Maybe I drop both Goody and Muckborn. And then go for Ordering the Court. It would also help me find the McGurgle Prime. And I just use the rest of the deck to control early. Maybe. Okay, I tell you what. Let's try this. We'll go with a mixed approach. You're not a holy spell. You'll let me get to the big cards faster. Alright. I'm not resetting the record, by the way. We're just going to keep going. It was a minor refinement. Hello, roommate. Meow to you too. Unless it is one of the co-hosts, speaking through your account. Is it Quest Priest again? Okay, Murga McGurgle for the first time. I don't know if I'm going to need the Lawyer immediately into Priest. I definitely don't need Cariel. Alright. You know what? It's not a terrible hand. And we have the coin. Oh. This is going to be an interesting one. You know what? How do you like that? Coin McGurgle, and I can always hand him Nadal it. And if they summon something that's actually reasonably tough, Lawyer it. Sathoon, thank you for the follow. Holding a Shadow Spell gain +1/+1. The Crystalsmith Cultist. Interesting. They are not what I think they are. I think I want to pretend I'm a control deck for a while. Good point. Still, you did your job. Discover a 5-cost minion summon it. What are we doing on 4? Nothing right now. We have no dragons in the deck. Give me a cool ghoul, if you would. Because Blessing is probably going to be my 5. It might not be my 4 anymore. Although I say that, do I get much value from lawyering versus just cool ghouling? I could hand a Dal, actually, lawyer. Okay, I think that draw has changed my mind. Because there's nothing bigger in that deck, right? And as soon as we get Cariel up, surely they have the worst possible time. Sure. Okay, now we cool ghoul. A great minion to get the Blessing of Authority. Well, pretty good at least.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
That could be a problem. If they find the Countess, their deck is going to be pure as well. Because no one can have neutral cards. I did consider putting together a Thief Priest deck, which this really isn't, but... Okay, what am I doing on 6? It might be time to groove. Okay, it is time to groove now. I think I swing first. Any Libram discounters, by the way? Okay, we have a holy spell. Two mauls, really? Okay. Bless. Trade. Blocks the damage. Trade again. Then, do I hit this one time with the Mace to the face? It's only given a 1/1 buff. I don't think it's worth it, even though I've got another maul in my hand. I think I can try and deal with that next turn. Carriel's coming up as well, so I can swing Carriel. Okay. That doesn't benefit that deck that much. Okay, the other Disco Maul is worthless now. I will never play it. It's a good point for not having Disco Maul in this deck. You know, I don't want a weapon in this. The Carriel decks. Good point. Good point, people out there.
Death will not be a mercy for you.
That's not that bad. Especially when I can Libram of Hope my face. But maybe I Libram of Hope my minion. No, we put it on the face. Liadrin still gives it you back. Pretty expensive to get an 8 health. 8 health, 8/8 with Taunt. It is Taunt and Divine Shield, I suppose, so maybe it's not that bad. Okay. Despair. And then bonk and bonk. Pretty certain that it's just game now. I don't think they can beat me anymore. Interesting, they have Shadow Word Rune in the deck. Didn't expect that. Thank you for trading. Makes my life easier. Right, am I in a rush to get Liadrin going? I don't think so. Interesting, they didn't get an undead. Okay.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
Now, am I killing that with this? I don't know yet. Man, if only I'd found some of my Libram discounters. Alright. It's actually not bad.
Just resting my eye.
Remember the folly.
What is coming in? It's going to be half, so it's going to be 2 plus 3, right? Yeah, we're completely fine. Liadrin will give me 2 Libram of Hopes as well. Like, their deck will run out of cards before they kill me. The bottom feed is not a neutral card either, so it doesn't mess up my pure strats. Interesting they've added Crystal Smith Cultist to this deck. Don't know if it's the winner's choice. Oh, hello, McGurgle. I mean, I still think this is the best play. Get Divine Shield, get my friend back. Do I run it into 4? 4 than 2? I have Divine Shield right now, so... Get rid of 7 damage from the board. You know what? That card might not be a meme. It's provided a lot of value.
Run as fast as you can.
Okay. Do I just instantly Countess? Or Liadrin? 6... Well, sorry. 3, 4... I can't count, apparently. 6, 8, 9. I think I just Liadrin now. It gives me the cards that guarantee that I win the game. I didn't even consider getting the Blessing of Authority back. Then, I think I just bonk you in the face. And they have to respect this! Like, they're on 14 health. If they can't kill me, then... big sad times come in. We've got 4... Well, we have Lethal in hand if they don't clear this. Yeah. Had to clear it. Good job, Liadrin.
As fast as you can. Run as fast as you can.
Ow, my face. Ooh, reduce the cost of Librams. I think they might be out of removal now, famous last words. So I think doing this is fine. And then we should remove some more damage off the board. While I have the Divine Shield up. I assume they have resurrect every minion on the board.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, they found a Libram. Well, it's still 2 mana, 1/1. That's actually pretty annoying for me. Alright. Libram of Hope again, I guess. Heal! Furious healing occurs. I should have traded first, you're right, I'm dumb. Actually, no, I've traded right. Because now I'm going to buff it with the Hand of Adal. Interesting you traded a minion. Interesting you're trading those minions. I guess he wants to keep the odd attacks up.
I am almost out of cards.
It's all in your head.
Uh-oh. Oh. It wasn't despair, it was despair for me. Alright. That's convinced me the weapon is the wrong choice. I should not... 1 damage off. I shouldn't have the weapon in the deck. It's stupid. When you just need something that provides better early tempo. Where are you? Disco Mall, you're a great card, but unfortunately, not when you're running Carriel. Which then begs the question of what do I throw into the deck? Maybe well, the sous chef isn't that good anymore. I could throw in the Vicar for some more Holy Spell action. Because he might find me some more Librams. Okay, I don't hate it. It's also pretty quick. A quick switch. Okay. Send it.
Uther versus Mecha Jaraxxus.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of obnoxious Warlock things that could be going on right now. Which obnoxious Warlock thing are they doing? We're about to find out. They could be Quest Warlock, that's back on the picture. They could be some Hyper Aggro deck, they could be the hybrid... God, I can play hybrid Curse Imp Warlock thing. That's the one nice thing about Twist for me. There are some decks I still got from the previous cycle that I haven't dusted, so I can play them again. And I did enjoy playing the hybrid Imp deck. Ooh. Alder into Libram. Use all of my cards. There's definitely a shout for pushing the button as well next turn, but let's see what Magic Cod does. Ropes. Okay. That's a good turn one.
With every step, the light guides you.
Give a minion 3/3 Divine Shield, deal 3 damage to your hero. It's a holy spell. And it's something I should probably have considered putting in this deck. I definitely think someone's going to come along and do a truly aggro Paladin list, which will beat this one. And won't run the Libram package. But that's honestly not my jam.
I cannot wait to read these.
Alright, let's put you on 4 health so you can't be... I mean, I don't even know what they're playing yet, but they can't be Hellfire down at the very least. It's control. It's a combo deck. No, it can't be combo. They just destroyed some cards in the deck. I don't know what I'm playing against. And it's spooking me.
A red sun rises.
Seal of Blood it? Nah. Push the button. Take it off 1 health. Because they're running Defile.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
Bloody day.
Next turn, I don't know. Warlock will have some... Well, probably this deck will have some targeted removal, at least from what they're showing right now.
There is so much untapped power in this world.
I cannot remember what this card does anymore. What do you do? Can I see what Thad Prime is? No? Alright, well I'll just leave him there. Although I could Blessing of Authority trade it, and then see where that takes us. But it's probably better just to buff a minion and keep going, though. Buff minion, keep going. You know what? I'll put you on 8 health if you don't mind. Alright, I was expecting Siphon Soul to be in the deck. What does he do? Oh, summons demons that die this game. So it's like a big demon deck. Oh, I can't play anything with Allure. I have no cheap spells. Alright. Well, you'll respect my authority.
Reporting for duty.
Retrospectively, I shouldn't have buffed this because I want it to die. Because then I would get a spell that can be used to cast with Allura. So I should have buffed the 1/1 instead, I think. But I guess this is now more of a threat, so they're more likely to kill it. Interesting. Well. If only I had 2 more attack. I know you can't attack face, alright? And I would have a crack at a lure, but I can't. It's not worth lawyering it.
The battle.
Next turn we can Allura. And then if it hits a buff spell in my deck, then we might win. Alright, Gigafin. That's a small problem. I don't really have a way to kill Gigafin. So, I kind of just have to beat them down through it. What I can do, though, is reduce this guy's cost.
My client has the heart of a hero. Become the hero. This world needs. Greatness calls.
You know what? That's actually a pretty good get for me. I was about to be a little bit salted by that, but I don't mind it. Now that I think about it, Carriel was my only way of getting around this. So if I do draw another class action lawyer and they don't trade the 1/1, which I think they will trade, to swallow the minions. And I should have made you a... What was I thinking? Whatever. Whatever. You'll die to Carriel. Just casually get a little bit lucky.
Blood is my currency.
Tamsin, look at what you've become. I must stop you. Remember the fallen.
Cool. Specific voice line.
accustomed to the smell.
Okay.
Servants of the Black Harvest!
We've all been there, huh?
Right, let me heal my face. I need to be a little bit careful. I should have been counting how many of these I've played. I think I'm fine to do this. And I will be able to play the spells with Liadrin. Because Liadrin's going to fill my hand now. I must have only played like 7 or 8 Librams now, or targeted spells. Actually, maybe more.
Haven't heard of me? You will.
Alright, feels like Control v Control right now. That's value. I don't think I buff it this time. I think that will cause overspell. And I would like this Libram card. Just keep making them spend resources. They can't go infinite with the Jailer. The Jailer's a neutral card. One of the other big advantage twists, there isn't a Jailer in the set. I can't believe that was the correct play, but... They're really struggling to remove my big guys. It'd be a shame if someone played another big guy on the board. I'm not gonna lie, that's not as many cards as I thought I was gonna get. Which is weird because it was a full hand. So it's the exact number I was expecting. Alright. An 1820. Now that I think about it, I've got a small problem with to kill this. No, it's not too bad. I was going to say, my problem if I kill this is I can't play the contest because my hand will be full. Well, the answer to that is that I buff their minions instead and start giving them these cards as well. I'm going to grind you down, Warlock. But not on this turn. Yeah, this is fine.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
I do not want you to generate another... Well, actually, maybe I do want you to generate another minion. Your board is full, so... Yeah, I take it back. I do want to destroy this minion.
Blood is my currency.
It was but a scratch. That being said, that is all my healing now.
Stole all my cards. I must hasten.
Surprised they're not running the quest. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're running the bad card. Alright. You need to get me out of this contest.
Remember this day, for you are graced with my presence.
Oh, behind door number 1. Well, that's a problem. It's a really good card, but not in this situation, where I can't play any more minions.
To think you're actually useful.
Also, it's pretty nice with this.
I must concede.
God damn it! Okay, are there any other changes we could potentially make? I mean, I could take this more control-orientated than what I was running. Like, I could run city tax equality, for example. So that I do have a board clear in case shit like that happens. Yeah, I know. If that's the case, then we have to remove some other cards. Obviously. It feels really bad, though, to run it like that. Do I just accept that that's my limitation? If they get the board, I lose. It is nice with Cariel. You know what? Let's try and take it in a different direction then. Let's go a little bit more control orientated and see how the results pan out. If we're gonna do that, then I probably don't need class action lawyer anymore. I don't need sanguine because I have to keep Alder. And then I've kept most of the value cards in. Could also be trying to fit in the light rays. Maybe drop Blessing? A 5-mana 8/8 buff doesn't compare to 0-mana 5/5, right? It is one of my holy spells. Let's run it like this. I don't love it because I don't know quality my big guys. But maybe I just keep it in there as like, if I get behind, do this. It could also just be the power level since, you know. When did this come out? It's like Scholomance, was it? That the Librams came out? Maybe the power level is just too high right now to play Libram Paladin. Maybe it's just not cheaty enough. Okay, we have Allura. Allura plus coin as well. That can be a big cheat for us. You know what, this is fine. I was going to say it's a shame to not have a turn 1 play, but now that I've changed the deck the way I have, I'm not going to have turn 1 plays that often.
Reporting for duty.
Or as often, unless I get the Libram. Or First Day at School, what's it called? Alright, Zigsaw. Hello.
Reporting for duty.
I think I should keep City Tax. And maybe I should just play Groove then. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. I just realized what they're going to do. I don't like it. Okay, so we can 4 coin pray that we get a huge spell, and then Hunter can't deal with it and they cry.
Become the hero. This world.
Well, that was not the big spell I needed.
You are so cute. Yes, you are.
Okay. I can City Tax these guys down so that they don't get the 1/1 Poisonous Rush things.
I wonder.
And I'd have to do that with a Dahl.
Above and beyond.
Not great, but... At the very least, Zigsaw hasn't died yet. So they can't bring him back. Alright. It's time to start protecting my face. Ooh, Kangor. I don't think I can do anything too disgusting with that. I think Flash of Light is the winner's choice.
You are so cute. Yes, you are.
Alright. Okay. Pretty bad.
I'm going to throw the book at you.
Does 7 make a huge difference? No, but I might as well play it anyway. They don't have access to silence. Might kill the Rat King now. Okay, sure. We need a miracle. Oh. That is not the miracle I'm looking for. Hello, roommate.
I cannot wait to read these.
What are you up to?
Looking.
You're up to no good.
Always.
Yeah. Ah.
The victory is yours.
Cool. Unlike that game, that was not cool for me. Okay. Let me re-refine this. The control option is not the winner's choice. But maybe one. Like one city tax. But equality is not the right stuff. Maybe something like this. Actually, I should have a lure in here as well. Yeah, special guest appearance from my roommate. What are you doing to me?
Co-host.
I can just feel little sharp needles in my back.
Just scooch to the side a little bit because you can't see them.
Yeah, sorry, I'm the one at fault here.
He's co-host. A baby.
Where are you going?
Uther versus Medivh.
Let the games begin.
I will fight with honor.
Alright. Apologies about that. Indeed, cool cat, right? Alright, we're 2 and 4. Gotta say, bit disappointed. I definitely think we could... I definitely think I could refine this deck a little bit more. And I think it can be good. Coin Vicar? Interesting. Probably the winner's choice. Probably too late. Give me Seal of Blood. Damn, got it wrong. It was that key! Okay, I've lost my touch. I think we play the Libram here. Rather than just get a 1-1. They pinged it down, which makes me think that they could deal with the 2 damage maybe, but not the 3. I know they're just planning to ping it down for 3 turns. Honestly, now that I think about it, is there any hard removal? I mean, it's that's the nice thing about the new expansion. You don't know what is going on. Also, what did you just play? Frost. So that is not going to be like Counterspell or anything. The metas aren't set, so you don't really know what's going on, but I don't really remember Mage having access to hard removal. Oh, God. It's Big Spell Mage. Actually, a really good choice of deck. Quest Big Spell Mage, maybe. I don't know.
What'll wet your whistle?
Whenever you summon a minion with 1 health, give it +1/+2. We have got a first day at school, but that's not guaranteed. To give you something, Sun Wing Squawker. Probably the better choice. Like, we could get 2 blessings from that. Okay, so that's the arcane spell sorted out for them. Don't hit it. Thank you. You're special? Yes, you are, roommate. You're very special. You're gonna dye your hair. What colours are you dyeing your hair? Spoilers, I think I saw the dyes. Blue and pink. Okay. Right, Mage, you have to run out of free spells at some point, right? It's been a long time since you played Hearthstone. Yeah, it's definitely different from... Yeah, mages haven't changed it. Well, you say that. They did go through a period with a lack of freeze, but they've slowly gained the freeze back. Hmm?
That's not me.
Good.
Checkmate. Well done.
Alright. Has Paladin changed enough for you? Alright, well, we went 3 and 4. First time in Twist. Got me my experience points. Very nice. I can live with that. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode for YouTube. If you enjoyed it, why don't you like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you on the next part. Goodbye.